everyone. Good, extremely early morning. This is Grillenheimer. Okay. Oh gosh, I hope you can't hear. My stomach is going off. I hope I'm not going to have a bad night again. Here we are. We have a total of 27 stars here. 7, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. The 2 extra for the science for Beachcomber stratagem. And I have sometimes flipped a lot of these double orange pips, depending on what I've drawn. And I forgot I had the Ultra Magnus armor in here. In the past few games I've played with them, I've left this out by accident because I didn't realize this is supposed to be in here. My extra 2 stars are supposed to be an action and an upgrade. So I count these. And it's a fun little deck. I just hate the past 2 or 3 games I have not had the Ultra Magnus armor in here. I'm like, why is this here? And then I just realized tonight, ooh, this is how I counted it up when I was able to use it all. So this is really, it's not a great deck. It's not very solid. It's just very fun. Well, I will admit they came really close to knocking out my Mega Caliburst deck. Then I actually had Captain Impactor in there instead of the 7-star Megatron. And I was thinking about the 7-star Megatron and actually played Swindled incorrectly, actually adding an extra upgrade when I shouldn't have. In the meantime, Sabotage, in order for this to work. No, I don't want it. There we go. When you have gears, transport and blah blah on the battlefield, enemies being upgraded can't cause abilities of your opponent's cards to trigger. So when the other opponents played, I had to retract a couple of actions, or not actions, but abilities that were triggered that I had done, like armed hovercraft. And I went boom, 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 haha, and then I realized, wait, sabotage, and I had to take it all off. Of course, they could keep their upgrade on. It was just when you attach the upgrade, you can't get the hit. And I was like, oh crap, I forgot about that. And then, well, I'm sorry. And Bashing Shield, when you put on Bashing Shield, an upgrade comes off. And I had done that, and I'm like, wait a minute. Gears is still in play. I gotta put it back on. So it was a bit aggravating because I kept forgetting how Sabotage is played. And it is really, you were gonna want gears knocked out first if you're playing against a team like this. Let's get to the cards real quick. Okay. We're going to go over the green. I'm doing it again. The orange cards first. And you can see I've got 3 improvised shields, even the score, the 2 mounted missiles, and the full loadout. Those are all the double oranges. And then maybe I should have a little more doubles and triples in here to be able to really pull off Beachcomber's little ability where you try to guess your own card and be able to draw 3. I just got really lucky because I checked my scrap. Of course, yes, I'm playing with myself. and checked my scrap, and I had only 1 or 2 improvised shields in the scrap, and I'm like, I'll get improvised shield. It was, and I actually got to draw 3, but that's only happened like the one time, and I guess it was luck. But we do have 3 fight for positions, 1 rollout, a treasure hunt, repair bay, supercharge, immersed in shadow, combat dagger, precision fire, new designs, lose the initiative, and the Ultra Magnus armor. And you're probably wondering, why in the world do I have all these little one shots? Well, to be able to do a lot of different things. Supercharge for some bold, repair bay to be able to repair, to heal, treasure hunt to be able to be able to get some upgrades, etc. Fight for positions for bold. But if you notice, and not every card is multicolored, but a lot of them are, orange, blue, and I thought I had more to lose the initiatives in here, but I don't have many of those cards at all. White, black, we got a little bit of Pierce, blue, green, blue, black, white, green, white. This is all for Brawn. And I only have 2 blank cards. So that's, whoa, there we go. Yeah, my wonderful dirty floor again. But here's pretty much the whole deck. Okay, I just recounted my cards. I thought at first it looked more than 40, but it is not 45. There's actually 44 cards here. And I don't know, I might adjust this some, but I like having a how many is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white pips, to be able to draw a little more for either side. We do have 1 blue for rollout, but there's not a lot of blue in here. 20 cards have orange pips on them, and the rest are not orange. So it's a very mixed deck. And I do have 2 scouting missions, 1 scout armor. It's almost tempting, and I like the 4-wheel drive has really come into play. I wish I had some more of those. I don't have very many of those. But a lot of neat cards of these have come into play for various reasons on keeping these only having 3 wide of these little old mini cars. Well, 1's a car and 2 are trucks. So I'm surprised I don't have bashing ram in here or anything like that, but there's a lot of draw power here. And I was able tonight, because I was going to do War of Attrition. I only had 2 War of Attritions, and the other side, had I played them, I would have used those 2 damage to knock Skytread plain out to be able to combine and I would have combined Skytread earlier in the game. And as players of these 3 characters, I'm like, I don't want to do that. Let me hold on to them, and I did. Even though Caliburst was doing his thing tonight, I kept, as this opponent, having to scrap a card out of my hand, and I had to do it about 3 times. I'm like, I've never seen Caliburst actually work like this before, or the his oxidation cannon form. And so Skytread finally combined after the other 2 characters had been knocked out. And I really had Skytread decked out. Oh my goodness, I had him decked out. and I'm pretty sure I'm playing him correctly. But being able to, but because we had composite armor on Skytread Tank, the hit and run came into play there, and the war of attrition I was able to hit. And at that point, Skytread was the only opponent in the battlefield. And so all three damage went on him. It still didn't knock him out. And then we had the attack. And then I think Beachcomber was left on this side, and Beachcomber was able to heal for 3. And it helped him survive one more turn. But then they did get wiped out. So, this might be, if you'd like to try to use this and use it and say, hey, we don't need, this. Let's get 2 more handheld blasters in here. Oh, we don't need these. Let's make it down closer to 40 cards instead of 44, or whatever. You don't need Decipher in here. You don't need this, whatever. Fine. Fine. Make it tighter. Make it better. I may do that myself after. And that's what I do these videos for me as a solo player, but for y'all too. This is a fun deck, and they can do some attack, but their attack base is really low. So, and I wish I had more 4-wheel drives. I wonder if Jamie's got some of these. I just got some stuff from him tonight too, but yeah, this is a neat, just a fun deck for casual play with, Beachcomber, Brawn, and Gears, and all 3 of their stratagems. And it's just fun, and Sabotage will really throws the opponent off. It threw me off as an opponent. And with the Science Officer, you're able to have a lot of, star cards. Resilience, I've yet to see actually be used, because the few times I ever had Bold, I don't think I was ever actually attacking Brawn, and you have to attack Brawn in order for Resilience to actually work. Come on, my camera would just work. Oh, good grief. When Brawn defends, he gets plus shield until the end of battle equal to the attacker's Bold. And it is only Brawn, and he has to be defending in order. It doesn't matter which side, but in order for that to work. But he got a couple of pretty good hits off, especially having the mixed pip colors in here. But like I said, I would hardly competitive. It's just very fun to play. And when the wave, I finally got my wave 5 cards, and I actually had all 3 of these and all their stratagems. I'm like, I want to put these guys together and see what they can do. But yeah, the cards are a little too varied to be able to really pull off Beachcomber's draw 3. I will admit that. So with that, I better go. In the meantime, I will say, and I gotta make sure this is in here in the mix too, because I keep forgetting that Ultra Magnus armor does need to be in here. So with that, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time, and have a blessed night. And as always, flip out and let's roll.